I've been hearing from the book Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya. I've been hearing the glories of the Dham. Yesterday, I told to you about Satchidananda Gaura Hari. He's the embodiment of magnanimity. And how he gave prema to all the jivas. He gave Krishna prema to everyone. In this avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not spare anyone, deprive anyone from the prema. Navadvipa-dhama-mahatmya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing. Let me find one sec. Oh.
Yes, I learned by my
So what is the sloka name? Number? First chapter.
second chapter, I think. You have search?
Yeah. It's okay, I'll find it. Wait, I'm searching where is the... Okay, found. Okay. Verse 26, chapter 1. First. Verse 26. This one you have it?
Yes.
So this is against bhakti. Second sloka of Upadeshamrita describes what is unfavorable for bhakti. First chapter, verse 26. What is atyahar? To overeat it. Overeat or also overcollect sometimes. To accept things which are unfavorable for bhajan. To collect things which are not favorable for bhakti. To spend time with karmis, gyanis. What is the benefit of logic? Using the logic. You cannot establish these things by your logic. So think which is not necessary. You run behind something which is not necessary. Ahar means food, eat. But here, like this atyahar means also over-collecting or things which are not necessary for your bhajan, your spiritual life. You spend time uselessly in these things. So many people, what do? They are wasting time. Sorry. So he's explaining kuti-nati. Those who are atheists, you should not have their association, be far from them. What is a Gnostic person? Atheist. Somebody who does not accept the Vedas, like the Buddhist people also. The Buddhists, you should be far from the Buddhists. Because they don't want to realize the form of God.
Which one you know by heart? From Krishna? Because I like the most Krishna is from Mahaprabhu. That's why I know it.
Apaurusheya means, what is Apaurusheya? They don't accept that the Vedas are Apaurusheya. They don't believe, the Buddhists don't believe that the Vedas are not written by a human being. Like they don't think the Veda came from God. They don't believe. But Vedas is directly spoken by God. That's why one of the name of the Vedas is Suruti. Before, the Vedas were not written down. The Vedas are directly the instructions and words of Lord that the rishis and munis, after listening to these instructions of God, they preached also these instructions. Like for example, Swayam Bhagavan Narayana manifested the Chatushloki Bhagavatam in the heart of Brahma, means the four original slokas of the Bhagavatam. And then Lord Brahma, he told this katha of the Bhagavatam to Narada. Narada told this katha to Vyasadeva. Sorry. So in this way, this Guru Parampara, the instruction of the Vedas. Before, the Veda was not written down. The Vedas are called Apaurusya. Apaurush means Purush is human being. Aparusha, like beyond a human being. It was not written by a human being. It came from God. But the Buddhist people, they don't believe in the Vedas. So they are atheists actually. The Buddhists. In our Hindu Shastra, scriptures, the main book of the Hindu is the Veda. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Aham Vividam, I am the Veda, I am the form of the Veda. Bhagavan says, I manifested everything. So the main original Shastra is the Veda. Then at time, according to time and circumstance, this Veda was divided. Rig, Samo, Jajur and Atharva. These four Vedas were written. So what the Nastic Vichar means, the atheism. Should give it up. It's called kuti-nati. In this Kali Yuga, Come, O living entities of Kali Yuga, leave duplicity, kuti-nati, and accept the true process to achieve Gauranga Prema. The word used here is kuti-nati, which means to give up all kinds of ku, opinions opposing bhakti, and na, completely non-devotional atheistic opinions. Although Sri Mahaprabhu repeatedly calls out in this way, those who are unfortunate do not accept Gauranga Prema. It's so nice. So many people, they don't want to, and they cannot understand the prema of Mahaprabhu. And so nowadays, okay, this is very famous, the Krishna's kathas, but Gaura Prema and Gaura Lila is very, very little preached. Like, it's not so much known to the people. Why? Sorry, even great Panditas, they don't accept the conceptions of Mahaprabhu. And even they speak bad things against Mahaprabhu. Understand? So it's saying, oh my brothers, try to understand Gauranga Prema. Because in this Kali Yuga, only Mahaprabhu can give Prema. In the Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote, Mahaprabhu himself told, nobody can give Krishna Prema except for me. Mahaprabhu told, except for me. In Kali Yuga, no one can give Krishna Prema except Mahaprabhu. You can do thousands of other things, but until you haven't surrendered yourself to the feet of Sachinandana Gaur Hari, then you will not be able to attain Krishna Prema. You can try anything else, but not possible. No. Why do they not honor this prema? Please consider this carefully. Now go to verse 29, chapter 1st. The conditioned living entities are trying to obtain insignificant happiness in many ways. In this material world, all living entities are seeking happiness through logic, deliberation, yoga, and so on. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, you'll not spend anything. You don't need to spend anything. Oh, wait, a little bit skipped. Okay, so all the jivas in this world, they are seeking happiness through logic, deliberation, yoga, and so on. Verse 29. Verse 30. Only to obtain happiness, some live materialistic life and retire to the forest. And only to obtain happiness, kings wage wars with other kings. Only to obtain happiness, some run after women and wealth, and only to obtain happiness, some engage in arts and science. So we see the science nowadays, the scientists. What is the meaning of it? The conditioned soul. The conditioned soul, they give up Krishna Prema, and then they are searching for many material happinesses, running behind different material happiness. Not only that, for getting name, fame, and reputation, kings also fight one another. So, some having searched for happiness. Okay, what have I said? No, sorry. To obtain happiness, some engage in arts and science. 31st. 32. Some, having searched for happiness, give up the desire for it and learn how to tolerate miseries, while others dive into the ocean and commit suicide to attain it. while others dive into the ocean and commit suicide to attain the happiness. The means to obtain real happiness will be explained. Nityananda Prabhu lifts up his both hands and calls out, verse 33, "Hey living entities, come to me and leave behind the worries and difficulties of karma and gyan." Nityananda raises his two hands. Nityananda Prabhu is lifting his arms and he's telling everyone, "Hey my brothers, oh my brothers, only chant holy names." All the ways to be delivered from this world, I'll tell you, only Harinam. I will easily give you the happiness for which you are endeavoring so much, and I will take nothing in return. Verse 35. You will experience no difficulty, you will have no expenses, and you will not have to tolerate any dire sufferings. Leave all kinds of apprehensions. Simply sing the name of Sri Gaura Hari and dance. The name of Mahaprabhu. Take the name of Mahaprabhu and dance. Gongs. 36. There's no happiness equal to that which I will give you. That happiness is always filled with pure bliss and is beyond all illusion. The condition of an unfortunate person. Verse 37. For those who even once utter the names of kuti-nati, all the better results of unlimited fruitive activities are destroyed. Here our Srimati Radhika is describing. The Leelas of Mahaprabhu, they are worthy of contemplation. Upadheya means you have to take shelter in these Leelas. 39. All of you, please listen to one more confidential topic. The treasure of Gaura Leela is the most significant attainment for the living entities of Kali Yuga. As Sri Krishna, Sri Gaura Hari enjoys eternal pastimes with the Sakhis in Vrindavan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, if you worship Gaura Gadadhar, going bhajan slowly, Gadadhar will appear in front of you as Srimati Radhika, and Mahaprabhu will appear in front of you as Krishna. So the highest worship is the worship of Gaura Gadadhar. That kirtan. In this kirtan in Bengali, Kabe Aha Gauranga Bolya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains. I think it's Kabe Aha More Guru Kishore, no?
I was thinking of something.
But Gurudev mentioned this Kabe Aha Gauranga Bolya. So, 41. Through the scriptures, the Jiva can understand the true nature of Vraja-lila and the glories of Sri Radha Krishna's eternal pastimes in Braj. There's no difference between Gaura-lila and Vraja-lila. But still, we see the glories of the Gaura-lila, pastimes of Mahaprabhu. 42. Although Krishna's name and his abode are unlimitedly glorious, an offensive person cannot be delivered. Through the scriptures, the entire world knows that the glories of Krishna's name and abode are unlimited. Despite this, why is it that not everyone attains Krishna Prema? Reflect upon this a little in your heart. What did I say? What have I said? Shastra describes the glories of Krishna and Krishna's names, like in the Srimad-bhagavad, for example, in the story of Ajamil. We see the glories of holy names being manifested. Ajamil only gave to his son the name Narayan. He gave to his son the name Narayan. In the time of death, he called his son and he chanted Namabhasa and got mukti, liberation. And in the end, he went to Haridwar. He was chanting holy names there. Ajamil. Then he got Vaikuntha. He went to Vaikuntha. This is the glories of holy names. All the katha that the Shastra says, the essence of all the kathas is Harinam. Everything through holy names. If you don't have taste in chanting, then the jiva is going here and there. So yesterday I told that everybody's chanting holy names. Okay, with faith, you're chanting. Everybody like, okay, chanting with faith. You should chant with faith. Oh, my brothers, with faith, strong faith, chant holy names. And by holy names you can get everything. The sadhaka, don't imagine Lord will appear in front of him in different forms according to the holy names being chanted. Also, some devotees is in Sakyarasa, Dasarasa, Madhurarasa. According to the sadhak, according to his rasa madhurya, Mahaprabhu will manifest different form in front of the sadhak. Especially when you chant holy names, also the rasa madhurya will manifest. Nam and Namarosh, mellows of holy names. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his book Harinam Chintamani, he described all this. So when you chant, also at the same time, you relish the Namaras, the sweetness of holy names. So Rupa Goswami Pan, in the Upadeshamrita, he describes how to chant holy names, how we should think about holy names. So Rupa Goswami Pan, in this verse, he's saying, all the instructions I have given, the essence of all instructions, what is it? that we should chant holy names. But how to chant? We should have to chant sweet holy names. So I have to chant the sweet holy names of Lord. In these holy names, we just saying, all the rasas are included. Shantadasa, Sakavatsala, Madhura. All the rasas are in it. So according to the rasa of the devotee, he will see the prominence in that specific rasa. So the best holy names is Sri Radhika. Why Sanatana Goswami didn't tell to chant the Mahamantra Hare Krishna? And not only this Mahamantra. With this mantra, this mantra shows the prominency, supremacy of Madhura Rasa. Because in Kali Yuga there is the Mahamantra Hare Krishna. But how to relish the Mahamantra? So that's why Sanatana Goswami Pad is showing this rasa. He's showing this rasa. Rasdikara. What is the rasa? So the holy names in Kali Yuga. Mahamantra, 16 names, 32 syllables. 32 syllables. Mahamantra. But not everyone can understand the meaning of the Mahamantra. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is showing. What is the rasa and sweetness of holy names? The glories of this sweetness. So in the book Brihad Bhagavatamrita, so it's clearly explained. Mahaprabhu himself manifests the Namarasa. Balabi Jivan. It's also explaining about all the gopis. If you say Balabi Jivan, it means all the gopis. But if you say Radhikesha, only the beloved of Srimati Radhika. In the Mahamantra also is the same.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
So he's saying, so the Mahamantra is hidden and these other Shri Krishna Gopala Hari Mukunda is like open, like describes. But the Gurudev is saying, in the Mahamantra Hare Krishna you cannot see what is the Rasa Madhurya. That's why Goswamis and Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they spoke about the Rasa in the Mahamantra. What is the meaning of Hare Krishna, etc. Especially Raghunath Das Goswami, he described each part of the Mahamantra, each mantra of each couple name in the Mahamantra. There is also Madhur Bhav, sweetness moods in this. But they gave even in a more simple way to the sadhakas. In the Mahamantra, everything is there, but people cannot understand. So Srimati Radhika herself, she manifests her sweetness, her madhurya, and she took Krishna to a kunja. Hari. Hari means what? She steals Krishna's mind. Srimati Radhika also attracts Krishna's mind and take him to the kunja. He who is the supreme God himself, Krishna, he is also being taken away by the love of Srimati Radhika, by her beauty, by her qualities. Krishna is being taken by her, overtaken to a kunja. And Krishna, also with his beauty and qualities, he also brings Radha and the gopis to the kunja. So prema is two ways. The explanation of the Mahamantra, especially Raghunatha Das Goswami, he describes. Gurudeva made a beautiful book, Gurudeva, explaining the meaning of Mahamantra. You can read this book. So beautiful explanation of the Mahamantra. Especially this explanation given by Raghunatha Das Goswami is the highest, his explanation. So, how Srimati Radhika herself, she attracts Krishna and brings him to the kunja. And we see this opposite of prema. You know, this whirlpool of prema. The whirlpool of prema. Am I the enjoyer? Am I the enjoyee? You don't even know anymore. Like Rai Ramananda. Samvad, in the conversation of Mahaprabhu Rai Ramananda, they were describing this. It means when Srimati Radhika and Krishna, their prema comes to such a high position, then am I the enjoyee or am I the enjoyer? We're like one, because we're like together, so together that we're like one. We manifested Divya-sari, divine form together. And exactly this form Mahaprabhu showed to Rai Ramananda. Mahaprabhu, Rasaraj-mahabhava Swarup. Which form he showed to Rai Ramananda? Rasaraj-mahabhava Swarup. Nobody else saw this form. No, nobody else got this good fortune to see this form. Only Rai Ramananda. Mahaprabhu showed only to him. And seeing this form, Rai Ramananda, he fainted. This beautiful form. He hadn't even seen before. Hadn't seen before. Who is Rai Ramananda in Krishna Lila? Vishaka. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Inside Krishna, outside Gaura. There's no difference between Mahaprabhu and Krishna. But here, Rai Ramananda, what did he see? That after seeing this thing, he became so amazed and he fainted, that he even fainted. There's also some special thing. Rai Ramananda is Vishaka Devi. So, nothing is unknown to him, to her. She knows everything, or he knows everything. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he showed to Rai Ramananda this form, Rasaraj-mahabhava Swarup. It's like combined form. Krishna is called Rasaraj. In the Upanishads, Krishna is called Rasaraj. Rupa Goswami. Like Srila Rupa Goswami Pada, in the invocation sloka of Bhaktara-rasamrita-sindhu, he told, akhila-rasamrita-sindhu prachna akhila-rasamrita-prachna kali kyashamna Radha prayana vidurjati. Akhila-rasamrita. Akhila-rasamrita.
akhila-rasamrita-sindhu paschimi marja ruchirito taraka pal bolito sayama bolito Radha prayano vidurjati.
In the book of Bhaktara-rasamrita-sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami, he wrote this verse. Krishna is called akhila-rasamrita-sindhu, fathomless ocean of rasa, unlimited ocean of rasa. Krishna is the personification of all the rasas and everything. Just like the ocean contains all the waters of all the rivers. The water of all the rivers, they meet where? In the ocean. So the same, all the rasas, the source of all the rasas is Krishna. No, not the source, sorry. The repository, like all the rasas, they come to and meet it in Krishna. Krishna is the life and soul of Srimati Radhika. Krishna is called the object of the rasas, Vishai. Srimati Radhika is called Ashray. She is the shelter of the rasas. Ashray and Vishai. Ashray and Vishai. To rasa to be relished, you need two things. Ashray and Vishai. Ashray is Srimati Radhika. She feels the rasa. Krishna is the object of that rasa. She feels the mood, and Krishna is the object of love. So Mahaprabhu, Radhamananda knows everything. Which form Radhamananda saw that he fainted. So this prema, wealth of the prema in the heart of Srimati Radhika. And how Krishna is taking this wealth of prema from Srimati Radhika's heart. That thing which Krishna could not relish in Krishna Lila. Krishna appears with the mood and the complexion of Srimati Radhika to relish this. An example is given. When the sun rises, automatically the lotus blossoms. Lotus blossoms when the sun rises. And then to drink the fragrance, the nectar of the lotus, the bumblebee comes. And then all the body of the bumblebee becomes covered with the pollen of the lotus flower. So all the black color of the bumblebee becomes covered by the pollen of the lotus flower, and he became golden color, the bumblebee. So this is one example given. So this wealth of prema which is in the heart of Srimati Radhika, although this material example is not complete, but still we give this example. Anyway, so what is this prema in the heart of Srimati Radhika? That Krishna could not relish it. What is this prema? Madanakhya-mahabhava. This Madanakhya-mahabhava. It's the monopoly of Srimati Radhika. Monopoly of Srimati Radhika. No one else has it. Not even Krishna has this. Because Krishna is Vishai Vigraha, object of love. So the prema, the sweetness of prema that Ashray Vigraha, shelter of love, fills. Krishna Vishai Vigraha cannot realize what is it. That's why Krishna, what he had to do? He had to take shelter of Ashray Srimati Radha, shelter of love Srimati Radha. So this prema from the heart of Srimati Radhika. Pranay Mahima, when you see the glories of her prema, actually meaning the glory of the topmost limit of prema of Srimati Radhika. And Krishna wanted to know what was this. Krishna was thinking himself, what is this? What is this love Srimati Radhika has for me? That she's always thinking about me all the time. What is it? What is it? And then another thing also. When she sees my beautiful form, Srimati Radhika, she keeps always relishing me and looking at me, staring. She's like licking me with her eyes. She's licking me with her eyes. We can lick with the tongue. We can relish food with our tongue. But the best way of tasting is with the eyes. The eyes are like a tongue, and you're licking it or tasting. So Srimati Radhika, Krishna is thinking, what is this my beautiful form and sweetness that Srimati Radhika is always relishing? Understand? Even for a moment, if I go away from her vision, even for a moment, Srimati Radhika cannot even survive. Shikshastakam verse, yeah? Even the blink of the eyes, that time for the blinking of the eyes, it's an instant, a moment even. Srimati Radhika, in my separation, she's thinking that so many yugas, millions of years have passed. Srimati Radhika thinks this world is empty. She's suffering so much in Krishna's separation. When we go to that Prem Sarovar, so in Prem Sarovar, Purvaragaman, Prabhas, Prema Bachite, 4 kinds of separation. Purvaragman, Prabhas, Prema Bachite. Prema Bachite, transcendental madness. Once, Srimati Radhika herself, she was sitting on the lap of Krishna. And then Krishna himself, he was caressing the hair of Srimati Radhika. Then Krishna himself was looking at the face, lotus face of Srimati Radhika. Lover and beloved, Priya Jew. They were so happy looking at each other, absorbed in bliss. Then a bumblebee came and started to sit in the feet of Srimati Radhika, because her feet, just like hundreds, like the smell of the 100 sadhajatins. Sorry, her lotus feet smell like lotus flower, like amazingly smelling, fragrant, like a lotus flower. And so the bumblebee wanted to sit in her foot. Srimati Radhika became afraid. She was moving away her foot. Some people say that bumblebee wanted to sit on her lotus face, not feet, but anyway. Seeing Srimati Radhika afraid, Madhumangala was sitting nearby. Krishna hinted to him, and then Madhumangala, he took some small stick, and he brought that stick and he chased away the bumblebee. Then the bumblebee, humming away, he left. Madhumangala went away also, chasing away the bumblebee. Then Madhumangala came back and he just told Madhusudana left and will not come back again. What did he say? Madhusudana has left and he won't come back again. So Srimati Radhika, she was sitting where? In the lap of Krishna. But she heard that Madhusudana had left. Just this shape. Madhusudana has many meanings. One of the names of the bumblebee is Madhusudana, because he's collecting honey. Another name of Krishna is also Madhusudana. Krishna cuts away our honey from material world and he gives us Krishna prema. Like he cuts our... This material world also has some honey from the material world. Like our parents, husband, wife, family, brothers, that's why we want to go to family life. That's why, because we want to stay in our family life, because of the honey of the world and family. If there was no honey, why would we continue in the family or material world? Jara Madhu means material love, material honey. So Madhusudana Krishna means that he cuts this our honey from material things. And also Madhusudana, another meaning, he who is directly relishing the prema of Srimati Radhika. Also another meaning of Madhusudana. So Madhumangala told about the Brahmara, the bumblebee. Oh, Madhusudana, the bumblebee, went away and will not come back. It will not come back. But Srimati Radhika, she thought that Madhusudana meant Krishna. He has left me and he went away. So see, meeting in separation. Sorry, opposite. Separation and meeting. So this is prema vaichitya, it's transcendental madness. And the prema becomes like a whirlpool so much that Srimati Radhika was sitting in the lap of Krishna and thinking that Madhusudana has left me and went away and will not come back. So Srimati Radhika said, Ha Krishna, and she started crying and fainted. She was in the lap, on the lap of Krishna and feeling separation of him, from him. Then Krishna also started crying. She has so much love for me. She was sitting on my lap. I was serving her, like caressing her. And look, but she's suffering my separation from me and fainted. And then Krishna somehow he woke her up from the faint, like help her come to her senses. That's why they say that this is actually the reason why Krishna wanted to leave Vrindavan to go to Mathura. Because Krishna was thinking, when she's with me, she's feeling separation. And she becomes crazy, really, feeling separation. In my separation, Srimati Radhika becomes like a crazy woman. So this Brahmana Gita Katha is in this context. So this Brahmana Gita Katha from the Bhagavata. This Brahmana, Bumblebee, was not anyone else, was Krishna himself that came in the form of a bumblebee and was relishing these things. So in my separation, how Srimati Radhika is suffering? Srimati Radhika, externally, we see means in the beginning of the shloka of Brahmana Gita is saying, one gopi was alone meditating on what? That Krishna came,
और मथुरा में रह
left Vrindavan and went to Mathura,
और
and
मेरे मान मनाने के लिए
but now he came back from Mathura. He sent a messenger to pacify my man. Like when Gopi was meditating in this, Bhagavatam explains like this.
वो दूत
And this messenger came to pacify my man, my anger. This is the Brahma Gita, the beginning of sloka of Brahma Gita. Some Gopi
वो ध्यान
was meditating
किसको ध्यान कर
on what?
कि कृष्ण
On thinking that Krishna,
मेरे मान मनाने के लिए
to pacify my man, my anger mood, Krishna sent a messenger, has sent a messenger.
और स्वयं कृष्ण ही
And Krishna himself actually.
टीकाकार
In the commentary explains how Krishna himself
वो भगवान के रूप में आकर
came in the form of a bumblebee
प्रेम मांग के दर्शन कर
just to see the sweetness, love of Srimati Radhika.
तो ब्रह्मन की कथा आपकी याद
This is the Brahma Gita Katha, is exactly this.
चलो इसलिए मैंने ये कहा था
Anyway, I was saying that
विरह दशा में क्या हो जाता
in the separation mood, what happens?
है ये जो चार प्रकार के विरह बताया
4 kinds of separation. What did I say?
पूर्वराग
Purvarag,
मान
Man, Prabhas, and
प्रेम
Prema Vaichitta.
प्रेम की ऐसी घनीभूत अवस्था
So the prema becomes so condensed.
जिसे चैतन्य महाप्रभु शिक्षा
In the Shikshastra, Mahaprabhu says,
गोविंद विरही गोविंद की विरह
the separation of Govinda,
कैसे
how the heart is feeling so much. What is this separation?
यही विरह क्या करते हैं मिलन के सिर पर नृत्य करते हैं
Viraha, separation, dances on the head of the meeting.
ये महाप्रभु जगत जीवों की क्या
So, what Mahaprabhu gave to the jivas of this world?
विरह प्रेम की एक विशेष
The specialty of Viraha Prem. He showed this specialty. Mahaprabhu himself
विरह में तड़प रहे
was suffering separation.
हैं कहाँ
Where?
जगन्नाथपुरी
In Jagannath Puri.
जगन्नाथपुरी में
In Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
विरह में तड़प रहे
was suffering separation.
प्रणनाथ मुरली बदन कहाँ जाऊं कहाँ पाऊं ब्रजेंद्र नंदन आहार कोई को दुख के जन मोर दुख ब्रजेंद्र नंदन बिना कहाँ जाऊं
Where will I go? Where can I find Krishna suffering like this?
वो सभी वो जो है सिरी सिरी
Where is he who has peacock feather on his head? Where is he?
के बिना मैं नहीं
I cannot live without him.
महाप्रभु विरह की ऐसी
So Mahaprabhu was showing this kind of states of levels of separation.
महाप्रभु
Sometimes Mahaprabhu in the Gambhira
द्वार पर जो अपने मुंह पे
he used to rub his face on the wall and then his face will be so red with blood. Sometimes Mahaprabhu with his nails he was rubbing the also excavating, digging the floor with trying to open the floor with his nails.
ये दशा तो वर्णन नहीं किया
But we don't see these descriptions about Srimati Radhika in the Bhagavatam.
किंतु महाप्रभु
But
राधा जी के भाव में गंभीरा में राधा
Mahaprabhu was staying in the Gambhira and doing all these leelas in the mood of Srimati Radhika.
विरह में क्या चीज होता है
What happens in Viraham?
जैसे मैंने कहा
Like in the Bhagavatam told that
चलो ये तब
Okay.
प्रेम वैचित्र्य की कथा सुना
the Bhagavatam explains about Prema Vaichitya, Transcendental Madness. When you go to Prema Sarovar and all this leela.
यह तक भी सीमित हो गया किंतु महाप्रभु की गंभीरा की लीला की
But this leela of Mahaprabhu in the Gambhira,
गंभीर है
so deep.
आप गंभीर सेवा जाने
And the Prema of Srimati Radhika is so deep.
राधिका भाव गंभीर
The Prema of Srimati Radhika, her bhav is so deep,
भाव जो है अत्यंत गंभीर है
very deep.
गंभीरा नाम से इसलिए पड़ा
That's why the name of where Mahaprabhu was staying was Gambhira. Gambhira means deep.
इसे गंभीर भाव गंभीर
Means the bhav was Gambhira. The moods were very
सेवा
deep.
जाने सेवा
And those who know these moods, they are very highest persons.
व्यक्ति छोड़ करके इसको समझ नहीं पाएंगे
Only those who are very sober and intelligent, they can understand this highest mood.
राधा जी भी जो प्रेम
When you say Mahaprabhu's mood, means actually the mood of Srimati Radhika. That Mahaprabhu himself, he relished it.
साधन करके जगत
And after relishing, also he
बटोर रहे
distributed to the jivas of this world.
हमारे रूप को स्वयं पाक एक ही
Like Rupa Goswami in one verse, he told,
समर्पित चरिन चिराग करुण्या अवतीर्ण घोरो समर्पयत उन्नत उज्ज्वल रसं सभक्ति सभक्ति श्री
So Bhakti Sri,
अपने राधा जी के
the
जो
beauty of his
महापुरुष
devotional
हैं,
of her devotional service,
जीव आस्वादन कर रहे हैं।
because the jivas cannot relish the prema of Srimati Radhika.
बूंद वाणु छिपे
So one drop of it, this a sprinkle of this mood, is the Shri, is the beauty of this devotional service of Srimati Radhika. He's giving little bit to the jivas.
वही राधा दास
This is Radha Dasya, this Manjari Bhav is giving.
वही राधा दास में इससे भावोल्लास होती मंजरी भावों की
This Manjari Bhav, Bhavolasarati, he's giving.
और की तो चरीम चिराग करुणा अवतीर्ण
Take.
करो समर पैतु उन्नत उज्जवल रसम उन्नत उज्जवल रस स्वरूप
This Unata Ujjalaras, this prema of Srimati Radhika.
शोभा
So, but she is giving the Shri, the beauty of this,
शोभा भक्ति की जो शोभा जो है
this beauty of her devotional service.
थोड़ी से
Little bit, some drops he's giving to the jivas.
हम इतने ज्ञानी भी क्या समझ पाए
What can we understand?
समझना है
But we can try to understand at least this he's giving to the jivas.
इसलिए महाप्रभु कितने दार
So Mahaprabhu is so merciful, generous.
आपने आस्था दिया जीवेरे मिलाई स्वयं चैतन्य
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is relishing this rasa. He relished it. He has relished it. And after the relishing, he's giving.
आपने रसी बनाया
So you cooked,
नमक की हुआ की
but to put less salt or too much salt, you have to try. You have to prove. You forgot to put salt and then you offer to the deity without even trying.
डाल दिया
Or if you put too much salt, so suppose
वैदिक मार्ग के लोग
the people of Vaidhi Marga, they don't think about it. Oh no, they should eat it. Well, however it came, we must eat. But those who are in the Raga Marga, the spontaneous loving devotion, they want to check before to see the food is good for the deity. So that's why Mahaprabhu, first he relished himself.
उसको क्या किया आस्वादन किया
He relished, he's relished.
और आस्वादन करके
And after relishing, he is giving to the jivas. So beautiful.
तात्पर्य क्या
What is the meaning?
स्वयं चैतन्य महाप्रभु
Mahaprabhu himself,
की भी आस्वादन किया
he relished Manjari Bhav.
नहीं है ये चैतन्य महाप्रभु
It's not that,
इसमें भी दिखा रहे हैं चैतन्य चैतामृत में
Like Chaitanya Charitamrita is explained
ये चैतन्य चैतामृत में चैतन्य महाप्रभु कैसे मंदिर भाव
how Mahaprabhu relished Manjari Bhav. Where is written this?
चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्वयं करे
Mahaprabhu himself was saying actually.
एक दिन वृंदावन में चले गए
Once I went to Vrindavana, I went to Radhakunda and I saw
राधा आदि गोपियों के
that Krishna was with Srimati Radhika and the gopis
विहार कर
playing in the
रहे
Radhakunda.
उसकी देखी गृहण प्रेम माधुर्य
And I sat and I observed their love and affection
राधा उनके
pastimes,
सब पर कौन बैठे?
amorous pastimes. Who can sit in the banks of the Radhakunda, the Manjaris?
और भी राधा कुंड के जो मध्यस्थ स्थल में
In the middle of Radhakunda,
क्या बोलते हैं इसको?
there is island.
कुंज जो है
There's a kunja in the middle of Radhakunda called Swananda Sukhada Kunja.
वो सानंद सुखद कुंज जो है
This Swananda Sukhada Kunja is called the Kunja of Ananga Manjari.
उसमें ही
In this place,
मिलन की जो एक
the meeting of Radha Krishna is the highest
उसका असर
sweet.
इसलिए कहा है धीरे बोझी
So to relish this, I was relishing this, Mahaprabhu told.
राधा कृष्ण गौतम व्यवहार
This highest meeting of Radha and Krishna which takes place in the middle of Radha Kunda.
अनेक श्लोक में
So many shlokas explaining how Mahaprabhu was relishing these moods of Manjari Bhava, but people of this world cannot understand what can.
उसके बाद एक श्लोक में
So in one verse, Rupa Goswami told, Anarpita Charin Charyat, the quarters of Gaura Sundar, how Mahaprabhu is so generous in giving. Can this enter in your head? No. But listening again and again and again and again and again and again, one day, in one life, this will come to your brain, stay in your mind, your head. How is your mind? Like a stone. Like a stone. If you risk the stone one time, the line will not come in. It's not coming. You have to again and again scratch the stone. Then a line is you can make a line scratch in the stone, on the stone. That's why you have to listen again and again. It says, Shinatam, listen hari-katha, listen hari-katha. Listen again and again, always. If only once you listen, not enough. for you. It will not come inside your mind really. That's why you have to listen again and again. 2 times listen, explain. 3 times. Listen. Listen this katha. Listen to this katha. It's not enough to listen only once. Taking the water of the well.
When they go to the water from the well and the pot, they collect the water. When the pot is left or the stone there, after a while you will see the mark there.
Could you listen? The mark of the water pots in the near the well. So remember the Krishna's Gaura Leela again and again, and Krishna's Leela, you automatically. So you have to listen Gaura Leela more. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this book Dhama-mahatmya, he's telling about Gaura Leela. Can you repeat it? I could not also listen to that. Repeat here. Can you repeat? Because I could not listen.
What Gurudev was saying was this one Prabhu, he said, when the ladies go to collect water from the well, you know, the clay pot they take and they collect the water in the pot. So when they go every day and they leave the pot on the stone or the mud there, then what happens? The mark remains. So similarly, like when we hear Mahaprabhu's katha, the Krishna Leela's katha remains that in us. Every day you keep, imprints in it.